You spend all that money on skincare and you still have acne on your face. You spend all that money on cranberry juice and you still have that problem. You spend all that money on trying to buy the most expensive soaps that they post and you still have body acne. So in this video, I'm going to talk to you about a few things that a lot of women do when it comes to their feminine hygiene that actually causes them to have problems instead of solving their problems. The first one, stop using all of these scented lotions. Everyone loves the scented lotions from Bath and Body Works and all these places, and everyone loves smelling like peaches and roses and all these things. And I do understand to a certain extent, right? We do all want to smell good. But I want you to understand a lot of these scented lotions have a lot of chemicals in them and just a lot of fragrances essentially to give you that nice and peachy smell. But a lot of those things clog your pores. So while you spend all of that money on that expensive body wash and that expensive soap to make sure that your body looks good, and you're wondering why you still sometimes have irritation or why you sometimes have body acne, it possibly may be that your pores are clogged from using all of those scented lotions. I recommend to use a unscented lotion. A lot of companies have them. Obviously, it's not like your Bath and Body Works and like all the places like that, but honestly, going to your local Target, your local Walmart, and just buying a lotion, not something that's scented, not something that's supposed to make you smell like a specific fragrance, but something that's just supposed to hydrate your body, because that is the intent of lotion. Every so often, yes, you can wear scented lotions, but the problem is too many women wear them literally every single time they get out of the shower, and you don't realize time after time you're clogging your pores more and more and more with all of those fragrances. The next one is washing your pillows. So yes, a lot of people speak about the importance of washing your pillowcases because, you know, your face goes on it every single night and that's very imperative. But I feel like not enough people talk about washing your pillows, like the actual pillow, not just the pillowcase. Now, I definitely recommend to check the tag on your pillow to make sure that they are washing machine safe. I definitely also recommend to wash them on like a low, not something that's too heavy. But at the same time, that's imperative to do. And if you do have pillows that are not washable, I recommend to buy ones that are. Of course, every so couple months you can just buy new ones, but I feel like it's a lot more cost effective if you just spend a little bit extra money to buy the ones that you can put in the washing machine and then wash them. This is because similar to a pillowcase, we have oils on our face, we have oils in our hair. There's just bacteria that literally sit on the pillow and then get inside of the pillow. And we are only washing the pillowcase, but you have to realize it goes deeper than the pillowcase. So all we are doing is putting a clean pillowcase on top of something that is dirty. And I feel like this is something that I never heard anyone say really growing up to wash your pillows, not just the pillowcases. And a lot of times that causes acne on your face, and it just causes a lot of time breakouts and things like that. And you're like, I wash my pillowcase all the time. Why is this happening to me? Because you're literally just putting something clean on top of something dirty. So of course your pillowcases are going to get dirty even faster and build up with bacteria even faster. And you put your face on that every single night. The next one is stop wearing thongs every single day. I know you want to look nice, you want to, look cute or whatever. Stop. She needs to breathe down there. I recommend to wear more so seamless underwear. Also, cotton, if you can, more so organic cotton, because cotton allows it to breathe down there. A lot of underwear sometimes is made from like nylon and things like that. I recommend cotton because it is the most breathable material. But stop wearing that lace every single day. Stop wearing those little cutters every single day. I promise you, it is not good for down there, because a lot of times too, it can cause more bacteria to come because it is not able to breathe properly and it is constantly just being squished, and it's just not good. And I think there is this thing of, okay, sometimes you do want to be cute and wear your little thong, whatever the case may be. But I promise you, it's not good for down there. I would say don't make it a frequent thing. Frequently, you should try to wear seamless underwear. Those are ones that you can't see. Obviously, like I said, cotton, organic is the best, but it just needs to be able to breathe. And I promise you that thing cannot breathe with them little tiny headbands that you're wearing down there. The next one is don't use anything that's supposed to give down there a specific scent. I think this is something that a lot of people talk about, but I think if you think about why you should not do that thing, I think a lot of people say don't use anything scented down there and don't use anything, because it's very sensitive. Yes, it is. But at the same time, I want you to think about it like this. Down there is a living, breathing thing, your intimate area. If there is a problem, it is going to have a scent. It is trying to tell you there's a problem going on that we need to fix. If you are using scented things down there, all you are doing is covering up the problem and saying, oh, well, it smells like this. Well, let me make it smell like peaches. Well, let me make it smell like roses. Everyone is going to have a different body odor. That's first and foremost one thing I want you to understand. It is supposed to have a certain scent, and the scent is not supposed to smell like something that's coming out of your refrigerator, such as a fruit or something like that. But at the same time too, I want you to understand that is an indication that you have a problem. That is an indication that you possibly need to go to your doctor, or you possibly need to drink more water or change your diet. Like, it's telling you that something is wrong. So if you are trying to use something down there that is scented, first and foremost, it can make it worse by throwing off your pH balance. But then also, even if it just doesn't do that, it simply is just covering up the problem. So I always tell people, never have anything scented down there, because you do not want that to have a specific kind of scent outside of the regular odor that it is supposed to have. And when I say odor, it's not supposed to be like a nasty scent. It's just everybody has a different body odor. Similar to if you go over somebody's house, everybody's house smells differently. It doesn't mean their house smells nasty, but it just smells differently because it's a different house than yours. So think about it like that. And please, ladies, do not, anything scented down there, you should not be using. Anything that's supposed to make it smell a certain way, you should not be using. It should just be down there if you want to clean it, but not give it a specific scent. The next one is washing your phone every single day with a Clorox wipe or something like that. Just wiping it down. This one is so imperative because we leave our phones in so many places. I just want you to think about how many times you drop your phone on the floor. I want you to think about how many times you put your phone on your desk, how many times you just leave your phone somewhere, whether it's on the front, whether it's on the back. And then think about, we put that on our face. And that's why a lot of people gain acne in these areas, like around their cheek area. And it's because you are constantly putting all of that bacteria on your face. So I recommend, it does not take more than a couple seconds, literally just buy some Clorox wipes or buy some disinfectant wipes and wipe it down every single day at the end of the day. I promise you this will help so much, because our phones are constantly to our face and all that bacteria is just going right on top of our face as well. The next one is replacing your underwear every 6 to 12 months. This one is very imperative because I know a lot of my ladies keep your underwear until it cannot be kept anymore. We need to stop doing that. Our bodies are living, breathing things, as I said before. So it gives off living, breathing secretions and just different things like that. So you need to replace it. This is something that, it's not like wearing a pair of pants. It's not like wearing a shirt. It's not like, you get what I'm saying? Something that it's not necessarily getting too much, I would say, secretions off. I'm trying to think of this word to not get the video demonetized, but it's not getting, you know, that bodily fluid, I would say, off of your body. That is a very intimate area. It's a very sensitive area, as I said before. So it's very imperative that you try to keep it as clean as possible. And it's very imperative that you try to treat it as it is a sensitive area. With that being said, when it goes to your teeth, you do not use the same toothbrush for 2 to 3 years. Why? Because it builds up bacteria. Why? Because the toothbrush over time becomes wear down. Think of the same thing when it comes to your underwear. You should try to replace your underwear every 6 to 12 months, ladies. The next one. I know a big thing, a lot of women like to talk about drinking cranberry juice and drinking pineapple juice. Now, you need to be aware of the kind of cranberry juice that you're drinking. I know that's become a big thing and a big phenomenon, but I've literally seen some women go to the store, get ocean spray and be like, oh, I'm drinking my cranberry juice. That is for entertainment reasons. That has all of the sugars, added preservatives. If you are drinking cranberry juice, now cranberry is good for your urinary tract system. Yes, I will agree upon that. But if you are drinking it for those reasons and not just to have like a good drink, you need to drink the ones that are 100% cranberry juice. You need to drink the ones that got that tart taste. If you've ever had 100% cranberry juice, you know that thing is tart. The thing that goes down smooth and it tastes good, that's probably not 100% cranberry juice. It probably has all of these additive preservatives. Like I said, if you want to drink it for, you know, just good tasting reasons or just entertainment reasons, okay, but please stop drinking all of these cocktail juices thinking that it's going to help you down there. It actually is not really good for down there as well, because it also has all of these sugars and additives, and sugar is also not good for your reproductive area down there, because it helps it it feeds on sugar. The bacteria feeds on sugar. So I definitely recommend to not do that. I've seen women do that, and I think there's a distinction when women hear cranberry. There's cranberry flavored things, but that doesn't mean it's 100% cranberry. So that's definitely something else I would tell you guys. But I know AZO, that company comes out with like 100% cranberry pills. So if that's something that you would like to do as well, that's another option. But the fruit juices, no, it's not helping down there. It's probably making it worse with all of that sugar. The next one is, you can be clean, but that does not mean your partner cannot still harm you. This one is very imperative, especially as you get older and you start getting intimate. I've known women before who have gotten, let's say, UTIs or BV or different things like that. And they're like, what's wrong? Like, I do all the necessary things. I go to the doctor. I wash good. I, drink water. I do all these things that are good, but I don't understand why these things keep happening to me. A lot of times we don't want to acknowledge it, but our spouse or our person that we are intimate, their hygiene is very imperative as well, because they can give us things as well. And it's not necessarily saying it's something that you can't get rid of, but it just means it throws off your pH. Like I said before in the video, it is very sensitive down there. And if you mix too much bacteria with it down there, or if somebody else has, something going on with them as far as bacteria goes, as far as them not cleansing themselves properly, as sometimes them messing with too many other people who are throwing off of your pH, that can happen as well. It can cause you to have bad feminine hygiene. So that's another thing too. I think a lot of women don't consider or think about, why does this thing keep happening to me? It possibly can mean that your partner is stepping out, because if they're stepping out of the relationship, getting intimate with someone else, that other girl's hygiene or woman's hygiene can throw off yours. But then also it just can be simply they just don't have good hygiene themselves, and that is what's throwing it off for you. So I always say that is something to consider and think about, because we always think it's us. What am I doing wrong? What am I doing wrong? What am I doing wrong? And sometimes you're doing everything right, but that one person is messing it up for you. The final one is, stop using all of these body washes only. And the reason why I say this is because there is kind of a distinction between soap and body wash. Now, don't get me wrong. If you're thinking about a company like Dove, they do have some soaps that also have the same exact body wash. So that's a little bit different. But the reason why I say that is because body wash is supposed to be after. That's why a lot of times these body wash have these scents. They might even have these exfoliants, different things inside of them that is supposed to help your skin, nourish your skin, things like that. But at the same time, they're not really as a main base cleanser. They're not really supposed to be the one that gets off the dirt and the grime. And that's why I always recommend to use a bar soap, preferably an antibacterial soap, to have it as your base. If you want to use body wash, that is great. But if you're trying to use body wash only, that is when it becomes a problem. You first should go in with a bar soap, and then you should do the second step, being a body wash. I went through a time period, I'm not gonna lie, when I was in college, because at home we only use bar soap. My mom wasn't really big on body wash. And then I got to college, and all these girls are talking about, oh, you have to try this body wash and this body wash. We always see the newest, nicest one on social media. And so I start trying these body washes. And so I kind of, I'm not gonna lie, for a little bit, I navigated away from the soap, because in my mind, I thought they did the same exact thing. They cleansed your body, but that's actually what you're not supposed to do. You're supposed to use a bar soap first, and then you're supposed to follow it up with a body wash after that. Now, thank you guys so much for watching my video. Don't forget to comment, and subscribe, and tell me if you like these videos or if you learned any tips from this video. Some of these things are things that I kind of already knew since I was a little younger. Some of these things were things that I learned as I got a little bit older, but I feel like there's always videos talking about how to have good hygiene and buy this and buy that and do this and do that. But a lot of times too, there's certain things that we are doing that is counteracting with the, stuff that we're purchasing and the stuff that we're doing. And we're like, why am I still having this problem? And a lot of times it's because there's something that you're doing that is causing this. And if you stop doing this one thing or these two things or these three things, you will have good hygiene. So thank y'all so much, and have a great one.